as factual as somebody puts a pin into your arm, you feel the pain of it. Is it as actual? Not the pain, but the fact.
Now that immediately gives us a psychological ground on which to build. That these are, in some way, features in the unconscious of the human animal.
What if the world wrote you off, dismissed your dreams, and thought your story was over, but God had a plot twist so epic it would leave them speechless? What if, right now, on June 15th, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., you're a chosen one on the verge of a divine comeback that will shatter every doubt and prove your destiny? This isn't just a message, it's a heavenly announcement that God is about to shock everyone who underestimated you, unveiling your true power and purpose. Prepare to be gripped by this spiritual revelation, because the divine is setting the stage for your triumph, and the world is about to witness your rise. Are you ready to stun them all? The divine setup behind your silence. You've felt the sting of being overlooked, friends who drifted away, doubters who mocked your vision, or even your own fears whispering that you're finished. Maybe you've faced setbacks, betrayals, or seasons where your light seemed to fade. But chosen one, this wasn't your end, it was God's divine setup, a masterful plan to position you for a comeback that will redefine your story. On June 15th, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., the divine is pulling back the curtain, revealing that your silence was never defeat but preparation for a shocking revival. God allowed you to be underestimated to protect you from premature exposure. Like a warrior sharpening their sword in secret, your struggles, rejection, loss, or obscurity were forging your strength, faith, and purpose. Scandals like Sean, Diddy, Combs, with their tales of worldly missteps, show the perils of rushing into the spotlight unprepared. God kept you hidden, shielding you from such traps, ensuring your rise would be rooted in divine truth and unshakable resilience. Your silence was also a divine training ground. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you kept going despite the odds was sculpting you into the modern mystic, a radiant figure of courage, wisdom, and divine power. Picture her spirit tempered by trials, her heart anchored in God's plan. Her preparation is your story, a chosen one crafted for a comeback that will leave the world in awe. Now, on June 15th, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., God's about to shock everyone who thought you were done, proving that your story is just beginning. Let's uncover the 5 signs that your divine comeback is unfolding and how to embrace this moment of triumph. Sign 1: a fire rekindled within. Have you felt a sudden surge of passion, a fire in your soul that refuses to be quenched? This is the first sign that God is orchestrating your comeback. Your dreams, once dimmed by doubt, are reigniting with unstoppable energy. On June 15th, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., you might feel a burst of inspiration, a renewed vision, or a bold desire to rise. This is God's spark, signaling that your time to shine is here. The modern mystic carries this fire, her spirit ablaze with divine purpose, her heart unyielding despite the world's doubts. She knows this rekindling is God's call to rise, a sign that her comeback is near. If you're feeling this fire, you're not done, you're a chosen one, ready to shock the world with your revival. Sign 2: synchronicities shouting your return. Are you seeing repeating numbers? 111, 333, or 444, or experiencing coincidences that feel like divine winks? This is the second sign that God is preparing your comeback. These synchronicities are cosmic trumpets, announcing your return to those who thought you were finished. At 12:48 p.m. on June 15th, 2025, you might notice 12:50 on the clock, hear a phrase that sparks hope, or meet someone who believes in you. These are God's signals that your triumph is unfolding. The modern mystic sees these synchronicities as divine cues, proof that God is aligning the universe for her rise. She trusts each sign as a step toward her comeback, a reminder that her light is unstoppable. If you're noticing these moments, you're not defeated, you're being heralded as a chosen one, ready to stun the doubters. Sign 3: unexpected allies emerging. Are new supporters appearing, people who see your potential, offer help, or champion your vision. This is the third sign that God is shocking the world with your comeback. Those who once ignored you are being replaced by allies who recognize your divine spark. On June 15, 2025, at 12:49 p.m., you might receive a message of encouragement, a collaboration offer, or a nod of respect. These are divine connections for your rise. The modern mystic welcomes these allies with gratitude, knowing they're God's provision for her mission. She builds bridges with those who uplift her, trusting that her comeback is a team effort orchestrated by the divine. If you're seeing new supporters, God is showing the world you're not done, you're a chosen one, backed by a divine network. Sign 4. Doors opening against all odds. Are opportunities arising, new paths, projects, or breakthroughs that defy your past limitations? This is the fourth sign that God is unveiling your comeback. Doors once slammed shut are now swinging open, proving that your story isn't over. At 12:50 p.m. on June 15, 2025, you might get an unexpected chance, a platform to shine, or a breakthrough that feels miraculous. These are God's stages for your triumph. The modern mystic walks through these doors with faith, knowing they're divine appointments for her purpose. She doesn't hesitate, trusting that God is clearing her path. If you're seeing doors open, you're not finished. You're a chosen one, positioned for a shocking revival. Sign 5. A bold new confidence rising. Do you feel a fearless confidence, a boldness to claim your place despite the naysayers? This is the fifth sign that God is orchestrating your comeback. The doubts that once held you back are crumbling, replaced by a divine assurance that you're unstoppable. On June 15, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., you might feel a surge of courage, a readiness to act, or a voice within saying, "I'm not done." This is God's anointing, empowering your rise. The modern mystic carries this confidence as a crown, her spirit bold, her heart anchored in God's truth. She knows this boldness is the mark of her comeback, a sign that she's ready to shock the world. If you're feeling this confidence, you're not defeated, you're a chosen one, ready to stun everyone with your divine triumph. Why you? The chosen one's comeback. You're experiencing these signs because you're a chosen one, handpicked by God to rise from the ashes and silence the doubters. Your setbacks were not your end but a divine setup for a comeback that will leave a legacy. Unlike those who fall to worldly temptations, as seen in scandals like Sean, Diddy, Combs, you've been preserved for a purpose rooted in eternal truth. The modern mystic you embody stands triumphant, her comeback a testament to God's faithfulness. She is your mirror, reflecting the chosen one you're destined to be. Your comeback is part of a global awakening, a divine movement where chosen ones rise to heal, inspire, and transform. God is orchestrating your revival now because the world needs your light, your resilience, your faith, your truth. On June 15, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., you're not just rising, you're being launched into a destiny that will shock everyone who thought you were done. How to embrace your divine comeback. God isn't just showing these signs, He's inviting you to embrace your comeback and stun the world with your light. Here are 5 powerful steps to claim your divine triumph and rise as a chosen one. 1. Fan your inner fire. Honor your rekindled passion as God's call. Right. I am a chosen one, and my comeback is divine. And visualize your rise. On June 15, 2025, at 12:47 p.m., take a moment to feel this fire. It's your signal to act. 2. Trust the synchronicities. Acknowledge every divine sign as proof of your revival. Keep a journal, noting, God is announcing my comeback. Trust that each synchronicity, 333 at 12:48 p.m., is a step toward your triumph. 3. Build with your allies. Embrace new supporters as divine partners. Reach out, collaborate, and thank them, praying, God, use us together. On June 15, 2025, at 12:49 p.m., connect with someone who believes in you. It's part of your comeback. 4. Seize open doors. Step boldly through new opportunities, trusting they're your stage. Take action, apply, create, or lead, knowing God is with you. At 12:50 p.m., make one move toward your purpose. It's your divine moment. 5. Live your bold confidence. Let go of past doubts with courage. Pray, I am unstoppable in God's plan. And act with fearless faith. Meditate on Isaiah 40 verse 31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. To anchor your boldness. The promise of your divine comeback. Embracing your comeback unlocks a divine promise. A life where you live as a chosen one, radiant, unstoppable, and aligned with God's eternal plan. The doubts of others will fade, replaced by a reality of miracles, purpose, and divine favor. Your gifts will soar, your allies will multiply, and your light will silence every naysayer. Picture the modern mystic, her spirit triumphant, her presence a testament to God's power. She has claimed her comeback, and her life is a symphony of divine victory. Her promise is your future, a life where you rise without fear, fulfill your purpose with joy, and leave a legacy that shocks the world. On June 15, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., this is the reality you're stepping into: a soul revived, a destiny unleashed, a chosen one triumphant. The awakening of your divine authority. As you embrace the promise of your divine comeback, a profound awakening unfolds. The emergence of your divine authority, the God-given power to shape your reality and silence those who doubted you. The world may have written you off, but your trials were forging this authority, rooting it in faith, resilience, and divine truth. Now, on June 15, 2025, at 1:01 p.m., your comeback is unleashing this power, positioning you as a chosen one who commands with courage and creates with purpose. This divine authority is not about ego but about alignment with God's will, a force that breaks chains, opens doors, and manifests miracles. The modern mystic you embody wields this authority with grace, her voice a declaration that shifts realities, her actions a reflection of divine strength. She stands tall, knowing her power comes from God, and uses it to heal, lead, and awaken. Her authority is your birthright, a testament to your triumph as a chosen one. You'll feel this awakening in moments of bold faith, when you declare, I am a chosen one, and my purpose is unstoppable. And feel limitations dissolve, or when you act on your vision and see the universe align. Synchronicities. 444 at 1:02 p.m. on June 15, 2025, a sudden breakthrough, or a stranger's affirmation, will confirm this authority. The divine is empowering you to rise above worldly illusions, like those seen in scandals such as Sean, Diddy, Combs, and to stand firm in your truth. Your authority is a crown, proof that you're not done but soaring. This divine authority also inspires others to reclaim their power. As you wield it, you'll uplift those who feel defeated, showing them that they too can rise. Your presence will spark courage, your actions will ignite faith, and your comeback will pave the way for others to triumph. On June 15, 2025, at 1:03 p.m., a single act of leadership, a word of encouragement, a bold decision, or a prayer for someone's revival, could trigger a chain reaction, proving that your authority is a divine gift to the world. The harmonization of your divine mission. Your awakened authority fuels the harmonization of your divine mission, a sacred alignment that transforms your life into a symphony of purpose, love, and divine flow. The setbacks that made others think you were done were a divine tuning, aligning your soul with God's eternal rhythm. Now, on June 15, 2025, at 1:01 p.m., your comeback has synchronized your mission with the divine plan, and every step you take resonates with eternal truth. Your divine mission is unique, a sacred calling crafted for you alone. It might be to heal through compassion, to create beauty that inspires, to teach wisdom that awakens, or to lead with courage. Whatever its form, your mission is a light that shatters darkness, and your comeback has amplified its power. The modern mystic lives this harmony, her mission a melody that echoes God's love. She flows with divine guidance, trusting that every note is part of a greater song. Her harmony is your destiny, a life where your mission sings in perfect tune with the divine. You'll feel this harmonization as your life aligns with divine timing. Opportunities will unfold. On June 15, 2025, at 1:04 p.m., a new connection, a platform to share your gifts, or a clear vision might emerge, each a confirmation of your mission. Challenges will reveal their purpose, showing how they shaped you for this moment. Even past failures, like moments of rejection or doubt, will shine as divine preparation, proving that you were never done but always destined to rise. Your mission is not a burden but a joy, a sacred dance that aligns you with the universe's rhythm. This harmony also connects you to the collective awakening. Your mission is a thread in God's cosmic tapestry, weaving a new reality where love, truth, and unity prevail. As you live your calling, you'll uplift others, helping them find their own harmony. A shared act of kindness at 1:05 p.m., a word of inspiration, or a moment of presence can spark a soul's revival, proving that your mission is not just personal but planetary. The divine is using your harmonized mission to orchestrate a global symphony of light, the eternal covenant of your triumphant soul. At the core of your comeback lies an eternal covenant, a sacred vow between you and God to embody your divine authority and live your mission with unwavering faith. The world's doubts were a test of this covenant, a forging of your soul's commitment. Now, on June 15, 2025, at 1:01 p.m., this covenant is being sealed, affirming your identity as a chosen one and your role in God's eternal plan. This covenant is eternal because it transcends this lifetime, connecting you to a lineage of chosen ones, mystics, prophets, and visionaries who rose against all odds and changed the world. Their strength lives in you, their wisdom guides you, their legacy inspires you. The modern mystic is part of this lineage, her covenant a promise to live as a beacon of divine truth. She honors it with every act of courage, every prayer of faith, every step toward her mission. Her covenant is your anchor, ensuring that your comeback is not fleeting but eternal. You'll feel this covenant in moments of divine communion, when you pray and feel God's presence, when you act and see miracles unfold, when you live your mission and know your home. Synchronicities 555 at 1:06 p.m. on June 15, 2025, a scripture that speaks to your soul, a sudden peace, will affirm this bond. The divine is whispering, "You are my chosen, and I am with you always." Your covenant is a partnership, ensuring that no doubt, no critic, no worldly illusion can stop your triumphant rise. This eternal covenant also binds you to your soul tribe, other chosen ones who share your vow. They'll appear as friends, mentors, or fleeting connections, each reflecting your light and strengthening your mission. Together, you'll fulfill this covenant, creating a world where souls rise against all odds. A shared vision at 1:07 p.m., a unified act of love, or a moment of divine connection will confirm this unity. Your comeback is not solitary but a sacred alliance, a fulfillment of God's eternal plan. The radiance of your divine presence. As you honor this eternal covenant, a transformative radiance emerges, the awakening of your divine presence, a luminous force that declares your comeback to the world. The doubts and dismissals of others once dimmed your light, but your trials were forging this presence, making it unquenchable. Now, on June 15, 2025, at 1:02 p.m., your triumphant soul is radiating this presence, shocking those who thought you were done and illuminating your path as a chosen one. This divine presence is not just a glow, it's a power that shifts atmospheres, heals hearts, and awakens souls. Your very being, your words, your actions, your essence, carries the weight of God's anointing. The modern mystic you embody shines with this radiance, her presence a sanctuary where others find hope and truth. Her smile uplifts, her silence inspires, her faith transforms. Her radiance is your destiny, a reflection of the chosen one you've become. You'll feel this radiance in moments of profound impact. When a stranger is moved by your kindness at 1:05 p.m. on June 15, 2025, when your presence calms a tense situation, or when your actions inspire someone to rise. Synchronicities 111 at 1:06 p.m., a sudden opportunity, or a confirmation of your influence, will affirm this light. The divine is amplifying your presence, ensuring it pierces the illusions of the world, like those seen in scandals such as Sean, Diddy, Combs, and draws souls to God's truth. Your presence is a beacon, a divine declaration that you are far from done. This radiant presence also reshapes your past. The struggles that once felt like defeats, rejections, betrayals, or moments of obscurity, become sacred milestones, proof of your resilience in God's plan. Your radiance casts a new light on these trials, revealing them as divine forging that prepared you for this moment. As you shine, you'll inspire others to reframe their own setbacks, showing them that their stories, too, are not over but part of a divine comeback. The expansion of your divine legacy. Your radiant presence fuels the expansion of your divine legacy, a radiant monument of light that will echo through eternity, shocking those who underestimated you. Your comeback is not just about personal triumph, but about leaving an eternal mark on the world, a legacy of love, truth, and awakening. On June 15, 2025, at 1:02 p.m., every act of faith, every soul you uplift, every truth you embody is building this legacy, a testament to your identity as a chosen one. Your legacy is the sum of the lives you touch, the hope you inspire, and the divine purpose you fulfill. It's in the friend you guide to their calling, the stranger you encourage with a prayer, the community you transform with your light. The modern mystic's legacy is your blueprint. She leaves behind a trail of transformation, hearts healed by her compassion, minds awakened by her wisdom, a world brighter because of her courage. Her legacy is eternal, and yours is taking shape in the same way, a divine gift that will outlive you and shock the world. You'll see this legacy manifest in tangible ways. On June 15, 2025, at 1:07 p.m., you might receive gratitude for your impact, witness a breakthrough in someone's life, or feel a vision of your enduring influence. Your soul tribe will amplify this legacy, carrying your light forward and sharing your truth with future generations. Synchronicities. 222 at 1:08 p.m., a new connection, or a divine confirmation, will affirm this eternal impact. The divine is weaving your legacy into a global awakening, ensuring that your comeback ripples through time. This legacy is eternal because it lives in God's kingdom, beyond the constraints of time. Your light will inspire those yet unborn, guiding them to their own divine paths. The divine is celebrating every ripple you create, every flame you ignite, every soul you awaken. Your eternal legacy is a promise. Your triumphant soul will never be forgotten, and your comeback will be a beacon for generations to come. The eternal dance of your divine victory. At the heart of your comeback lies the eternal dance of your divine victory, a sacred celebration of your radiant presence, your expanding legacy, and your eternal covenant. The world's doubts were the shadows you danced through, each step a testament to your faith. Now, on June 15, 2025, at 1:02 p.m., your comeback is the performance, a divine dance that moves in perfect harmony with God's plan, your light shocking the world and illuminating eternity. This eternal dance is your soul's victory over every naysayer, every setback, every illusion. It's the proof that you were never done but chosen, prepared, and now triumphant. The modern mystic dances this victory with joy, her every step a prayer, her every breath a song of divine love. She knows that her dance is not temporary but eternal, a covenant with God that ensures her triumph will shine forever. Her dance is your birthright, a celebration of the chosen one you are. You'll feel this dance in moments of divine flow, when you pray and feel God's embrace, when you act and see miracles unfold, when you live your mission and know you're whole. Synchronicities. 333 at 1:09 p.m. on June 15, 2025, a vision of your legacy, a sudden peace, will affirm this rhythm. The divine is your partner in this dance, guiding your steps, amplifying your light, ensuring that your victory stuns the world. This eternal dance also invites others to join. As you radiate your divine victory, you'll awaken those trapped in their own doubts, those who feel defeated, dismissed, or done, showing them that they too can dance with the divine. Your legacy becomes a stage, your mission a melody, your triumph an invitation for all to claim their victory. The divine is calling you to lead this dance, to let your eternal comeback shock everyone who thought you were done, to make your radiant light a catalyst for a world ready to rise. A call to rise. God's about to shock everyone who thought you were done, revealing you as a chosen one born to triumph, inspire, and transform. The signs are undeniable, your purpose is clear, and the divine is urging you to rise. The world's doubts, fear, rejection, or dismissal cannot stop you. You were forged for this moment, prepared in silence, now ready to roar. Take a deep breath. On June 15, 2025, at 12:46 p.m., feel the divine strength within you, the power to stun the world. This is your call to embrace your comeback, to live your truth, to be the chosen one you are. Will you claim your triumph? Will you shock the doubters? The universe is watching, and God is with you. Rise now, chosen one, your comeback is the world's awakening.